Howdy, howdy, howdy. I trust everybody's well. Welcome back to the channel. If you've subscribed and liked and left loads of beautiful comments, then I appreciate that. Thanks very much. You can subscribe if you haven't. There's always, plenty of stuff going on. So what we are looking at today is the Brit 75, or the Park amp, which is in the Line 6 Helix. I've used this patch before, called it Scream Lead. That is available on CUSTOMTONE. It's still there. It's kind of, days of old patch building, so it's probably not as good as it could be now, hence why I'm using this. So if you've seen any of my videos before, you'll understand that I tend to do a lot of unboxing videos of guitars, and I'm pretty obsessed with having guitars here at the studio. It's an illness. It's a known illness. There's other things I could be addicted to, but guitars seems to be the main thing. So picking up the Ibanez AZ series, it comes with Seymour Duncan pickups. I'm not a huge Seymour Duncan pickup fan. I'm a DiMarzio boy through and through. But this band that I'm involved with over the next couple of weeks, it's kind of, wedding pop rock kind of thing. Less Sia and Steve Vai and more classic rock kind of thing. So this amp kind of really helps. It's going direct to the PA with 2 monitors for me, which is why it's in stereo. So let us start at the beginning. Here is the clean patch. Neck pickup. There you go, it's kind of nice. We jump across then into the crunch. Gets a little bit gainy. There's no overdrive pedal. This is just all of the amp. Let's just highlight the amp so you can see what's going on. One thing I've noticed as well is that the pickups on this guitar are sort of quite intense, really in your face. They're not as calm as I would like them to be, if that makes sense. It's always like they're kind of really sort of fighting and almost too powerful for the guitar. The DiMarzios just seem a little bit smoother to me. It's all stuff that can be addressed with EQ and, all kinds of gubbins in the Helix, but yeah, anyway. All right, so let's move on to the lead patch. This is where it gets really gainy. It's gainy enough for any situation really, but the whole reason for this is that it's just a simpler, more classic rock kind of vibe, because it doesn't call for a lot of shredding what I'm doing at the minute. So the following snapshot, the boost, is just a direct copy of the lead. It's just got a slight volume increase just for solos really. I mean, I could realistically put another volume sort of block there and use that as a gain, but I kind of always just do this, to be honest, because these are the three things that I mainly rely on, which is a clean, a crunch, and a lead, and then a slight solo boost, if I'm just not cutting through as much as I want to be, because we all know what it's like in a live situation. Bass players get louder, drummers get more drunk and hit them a bit harder. Keyboard player can never hear himself, so he's normally obscenely loud, and singers, I'm not even going to go there. So let's just quickly have a look at what's in the path. So I have a volume pedal at the beginning, then we come into the LA Studio Comp and the Weeper Wah. If you notice on the Weeper Wah, I always kind of turn the mix down to about 88%. This is so it just doesn't overpower the patch itself, because at 100% it's too much. There's a grey flanger there. I will show you what the grey flanger is for. It's there for one song and one song only. We all love a bit of heart. Then we go into the Stupa Overdrive. This is not something that I've used before, but it just kind of really behaves nicely with this amp. Then we hit the Ganymede Reverb, which I'm becoming a big fan of. Then we drop down into path 2. Again, it's a stereo path, because I'm going direct to PA and then back into 2 monitors. So this Trinity chorus you will find in your stereo section in the modulation. And then we hit the ping pong delay. Big fan of the ping pong. Then we hit the EQ just to try and tame some of the highs within this amp, because it's quite screechy. And then the tile reverb at the end. So the reason for the tile reverb at the end, if you've not seen it before, and why I do it, I will show you. Let's just turn that off. Hear that? It's not really a reverb feel as such. It kind of just picks the sound up and spreads it out a little bit and goes, there you go, it instantly sounds better. Do the same thing without. And that's why the tile reverb is sat at the end of most of my patches. So that is it. This is available on CUSTOMTONE right now. You can download this as Parklife. Link will be in the description. Have fun. Let me know, if you've adjusted anything and you've turned it more for yourself. Do that, because that's why we love these units. Thanks again to the guys from Line 6 for all the beautiful updates that they give us. And I will see you on the next one.